Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and today I will be showing you how to click rolling stock on Roblox Studio, because I've done a bit of research. Well, I say I have. I've done it about 5, 6 or months ago, and basically I noticed there is absolutely no tutorials whatsoever on how to click rolling stock. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to just, it might not work, but this is for you guys, but this is just how I rig my stuff. It might not work for you, I don't know. I will say it's not the most reliable system, or whatever you want to call it, I do. But, it gets the job done. So we have here, the Queen Mary brake van, what I made last year. If you want to, you can buy this on my Clearly Dev, what I will put in the description, so make sure to check that one out. And we also got a planet here, what I'll be using, what obviously you needed some sort of engine to test it to make sure it works. Anyway, let's get to doing this. I will quickly say that I'm not the best at doing tutorials, as you can probably tell, but there we go, you just have to, go along with it. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that you can actually get into a brake van, okay? If it's a coach, brake van, whatever, you want to also have seats, so make sure to add seats. They're pretty easy to do. So I don't know why there's these in it. I will just delete these. Hold on a minute. Right, there we go. Right, first thing we want to do is ungroup everything. Absolutely everything. Make sure everything is ungrouped. There we go. I also will just say the track here isn't mine. It's from that JW place on Discord. Make sure to check them out. Good track. Works well. Anyway, there we go. So now what we want to do is go down to your properties menu here and press not collide. You don't want that, and you don't want touch. Then you want to let go. After that, you want to go to your seats. What I'll do here, what I've already put in, I'll just through this actually. And this is very important. You do not want them to collide. You just want to select these two. Main thing is they can touch. I'm going to delete these again. I do not know why it's doing that. There you go. But now you should be able to sit in your seat, because if you do collide, you'll sit in it, you'll jump up, and it'll just derail because you can collide with it. Then what you want to do is add collision to this bit, or your floor, basically. That's a very important thing indeed. So I'm going to be using this here, and all you want to do is go down to your properties again, and this time select everything like that, just like that. So once you've done that, then you want to, you don't have to do this step, but if you want to use it for shunting and things, I recommend you do this. Add buffer collisions, and in fact, for this, I'm going to ununion this, like that, just so there's less, I don't know, it might derail or something if it's all in one union. Could be wrong, but just to be safe, you want to make sure that is also, you can't collide with that. Right, so then you have these bits here, the actual buffer, and you want to do that. They're already collidable, so that's good. And what you want to do is select everything, not the track, and just like this, you want to do that and then group it, just like that. To group it, you hold down Control G. After that, you want to make sure it's anchored. I know that sounds weird because you want it to move, but trust me, you want it to be anchored. Right then, once you've done that, you want to go up to here and get the Advanced World 2. Now, I say I go up to here, it won't be in here. You want to just find any model what has an Advanced World 2. It might be a toolbox model, it might be an engine you've already got, but just somehow get the Advanced World 2 script, copy it. I'm going to delete that from there because otherwise everything in the map would fall apart. You want to then select your model. and you want to right click on the model in Explorer and paste into. What that will now make it do is it will basically be able to be dragged. Next thing you want to do is put some invisible wheels in. Nice. So you want to get a cylinder. You want to rotate it 90 degrees. You want to make sure it's colliding with the rail perfectly, so like that. Just place it onto the rail basically. Make sure that it's like that. There you go. So basically you don't want it to be just off the rail, because when it turns it could easily come off. So you do it like that. That's how I do it anyway. Some others do it differently, but there we go. And then you want to put one of these on each wheel. Don't matter roughly where they are, just basically in the wheel. Oh, and you don't want to move it. There you go. That. And that. Perfect. You want to also make sure they're anchored as well. So just let them anchor, boom. You don't have to change anything of collisions, just want to make sure they are anchored. Once you've done that, you need to do the gliders. So you want to get another cylinder. You want to align it up with the track, like so. And then you want to just basically size it to the correct size for your track. I'll do it very roughly here. Just like this, basically. Okay, perfect. That will roughly do. Might be a bit too small, but I would like to be too small and work and be too big, and it just derails everywhere. You want to make sure it is as close to the bottom of the ground as possible. Not colliding with the ground, but just near the ground. If you use collision groups, you can get around that through the floor, but I don't use collision groups, and when I try to use collision groups, it just makes it slip on any curve, and it's a bit of a pain. So I just do it like this. So you got your glider. You then want to name it glider, just so you know what it is, like that. You want to anchor it, like so. And this is very important. If you need to, you can actually. I recommend doing this now. Just make these bits here invisible. Just do transparency 1 in properties. You want to then put one of these gliders basically where the bogie pivot, because again we are going to make this move. So you want to put a glider there, you want to put a glider there, you want to duplicate that again, put a glider here, and put another glider here, like so. Very nice. There you go. So we've got our gliders now. We want to just keep them not invisible for now. Okay, so once we've done that, we want to start actually rigging the bogie, don't we? Yes, we do. So first of all, what we want to do is, I'm sorry for doing this again, but we're going to want to ungroup this. Okay, because we actually need to get to the bogie. I'm sorry, you have to ungroup it again, but there we go. To ungroup it, you hold down Control U. You want to then take your bogie frame, select that part to and union that. Okay, there you go, yep. There you go. And we're going to then want to lift it up, and you're going to want to put it to about 45 studs high. Once you've done that, remind yourself, okay, you're gonna get your 3D text plugin. What again I'll leave in the description. So what you can download, it is free. And you're gonna want to put out. I've already forgotten. I think it was 45. Yeah, 45 studs. Just to remind yourself how far it is. This is where we start actually making the bogie turn and pivot. So this is the fun part, okay? Then what we want to do is go up to your constraints menu. Okay, you want to select this little bit here. This menu will come up. You want to get hinge. Select hinge. And this doesn't have to be bang on. but just put it very roughly where it will pivot. So just like that, for example, as long as it's on this bit here. You want to bring it down and just put the other bit just onto that. Basically where either the floor is or frame is or whatever of what you're rigging. You then want to come up to this. Okay, if you want to see all of the attachments, hold down Alt D like that. So I'm going to do that. You then want to select this. You want to press Control C on the position bit. Actually no, sorry, I've done that wrong. You want this one, derived world data, whatever that means. Hold down Control C to copy it, and then come down to this one here and paste that position we just copied. To teleport to it, save time if you want to, you can just press F and it teleports you. Just press F on your keyboard, just like that. And now that should be good. So we're going to want to do this, so we know we've selected all of the attachments and whatnot. I'm gonna put the menu for the attachments off again. It was 45 studs high, so just do that. 45, so that's in the exact same position as where it was. And now that should turn, well, once we group it. Then you want to select all of this. I'm just trying to do that correctly. Don't want to select the spawner. Don't want that. Right, okay, that should be good, I think. We can just bring it out if we want to make sure. Yeah, looks good. To revert something you've done, just hold down Control Z or Control Z and it goes back. And then hold down Control G again to group it. Then what we want to do is go and get our Advanced World 2 script. Hold down Control C. Make sure to delete it if it's in workspace, because otherwise it won't work. The whole game will go weird. And we want to name our bogey group Bogie, like that. So you've got the bogey, and to actually make it work, you just want to paste that script into here, just like that. And that bogey now within region should work. Then you want to repeat that on all the other bogies you need to do. I won't do that on camera because I just showed you how to do it. I will skip ahead though now to when I have actually rigged this, and I will show you how to do the rest of it. Right, welcome back. This is literally just 2 minutes later. Just rigged this bogie. Obviously it takes me a lot less time when I'm not explaining how to do it. Because I'm also doing things slower so you guys can see what I'm also doing. Next things you want to do is you want to go to your bogey groups again. You can just do it like this. We're going to make the gliders invisible. So you just select your 2 gliders in each bogey and just do transparency 1. Go to this other bogey and also do the same thing, transparency 1. There we go. Perfect. Next thing you want to do is regroup it all. So you just want to, hopefully we won't have to ungroup it again. You just want to do this and then make sure you've not got any track with it, and again just hold down Control G and there we go, it's now grouped. Perfect. We now want the Advanced World 2 script, so you want to just copy that and paste it in like so. Perfect. And after that, we're slowly getting there now. We're almost there actually. The actual thing is pretty much rigged now. I've not tested it obviously. The first time I test it will be on camera. But yeah, obviously we need somehow it can connect to the engine to pull it, because at the moment there's no coupling. You can do this in a lot of different ways. You can make your own coupling system if you know how to do scripts and things. Or there's another system, what I recommend. It's really easy to put onto stuff, and I will, when I see it, I will give credit to the person who did it. You want to just get Toolbox up, just like this. Give it a minute. It's time. Okay. You then want to type in SSR, like I've done there. And you want to get this one here. You also want to add this into your game. But this is the actual system thingy. The actual thing, what it couples up with stuff. This here, you can obviously see it looks different to this one. That's because that's the old version. I haven't updated it on that one yet. I probably should. You want to get this. You want to align it with your buffer beam. So just put it, I don't know, there. That'll do. You want to make it smooth plastic if you want to look nicer. So just select these. Do smooth plastic. And then get the hook. So select the hook like that in Explorer. And simply go on to model, go on to constraint. Actually, no, we've changed it. Sorry, go on to weld and simply just weld it to the buffer beam. And then that one is done. And you just want to repeat that on the sides. So I'll do it again. You select that, rotate it to look the right way. Oh, you get this like so. Make it smooth plastic. Just to select things like that, by the way, you just hold down Control while you're clicking, and it selects things together. Smooth plastic, and we just want to wet the hook, buffer beam, just like that. Perfect. So we then just want to drag this is called into our group, just like that, just into the group. So that's now grouped in. Perfect. So now we can couple stuff to it. So I think that's it. I think it is. So we're going to test it. So go. I'm nervous. This might not work straight away. You've got to play it a bit. Right, it seems that it is completely, or my mic is completely cut out here, but basically what I'm saying is pretty much it works, what is good obviously. The only thing is the gliders are a bit too small, so I will make them a little bit bigger because they are wobbling a little bit too much when it's moving, but apart from that, it all works, what is very good. They are a bit wobbly, so like stop. I didn't because barely any number after my life. There might be stuff now, but I thought, you know what, why not? Again, it's not, if you're like big changes and you put it in like 5 minutes short, it can't be the best. It does work, but coaches can't hit the tiny tight curves and things like that. I mean, it does work, and it does normally stay on because I use it for times that way. But, you know, it touches the enough, but you can get it to me, but it's not. We can go in, sit down, there we go. So basically, that is how you do it. I'm going to make the gliders a tiny bit bigger, so the bogies don't move as much, but that is roughly how you rig a green or, for example, just rolling stock in general. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to check out the Clearly Dev or my link in the description. Very quickly, it was the person who did Screw Link, who uploaded this one, was at Thomas the Blue One Engine. So credit to him for actually making the system. I think it is him anyway. The unbeliever. Um, but yeah, that's that. So thank you for watching. Make sure to check all the links in the description. Subscribe if you're new and if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.